So either we open it to close it, and a shit ton of enemies drop down, or one really big one. Three guesses which, and the first two don't count. I'll lose a pretty boy. Invincible, is he?
Strip its defenses. Wear it down.
Or use that conveniently placed
The demon
rift.
is vulnerable. Now.
He's immune to my shock, so I'll not use that. He's immune to that, but it still does 55 damage.
More coming through the rift.
Yelp. I'll run round and stay out of the demon's way while I do whatever I'll do to this rift. I have a sneaking suspicion that that chain thing it does, if it hits me, will kill me in one hit. Well, that wasn't wrong. It seems our other mage's barrier can be quite useful. I don't know if I'll get barrier myself, or just be like an all-offensive mage. Oh boy. I have a feeling if I didn't move then that would have hurt.
Now! Seal the rift! Do it!
My hand's gone dead. hour that took. Not too shabby. Well, about half an hour. I think half an hour took just creating the character.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
She's a little skittish. That could be a good thing or a very, very bad thing. Loot! It's like a very important meeting talking to somebody and ooh, loot! Just wait one moment while I go scurrying through somebody's cupboards. And patient observation, vain hope, someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Let's face the music. Okay. I'm going back to bed. This wasn't what I was expecting.
That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
That's a bit of a change.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Yeah. Anybody else want to sing my praise? No? Gonna give me a big head?
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated. We were all frightened after the explosion at the Conclave.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Okay, short conversation.
Most of the Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. Who will lead us now?
Andraste didn't have Grand Clerics telling her what to do, and she managed nonetheless.
You expect us to be like Andraste?
Someone must.
Yeah, you tell them.
Make her watch over you.
Loot, loot. Everybody likes loot.
Have you gone completely mad?
And some lore.
He should be taken to Val Royal immediately, to be tried by whoever becomes divine.
I'm not gonna read all of the lore. There's so much. I'll literally be here for weeks.
For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide.
See if Cassandra and the Dick are arguing again. And if you're wondering what I'm doing rather than continuing the story, I'm going to loot things. My first instinct. Country hierarchy. I suppose if you're watching this on YouTube you can pause this and read it. I need a road to get through there. Where's Marek when you want him? All keys. Some more loot. A nice little chest. Keen Deathroot Vitar. That's a helmet, isn't it? If it's a helmet, it'll be under inventory and armor. Yep. Oh, 2 rare items. What are the requirements? Quinari trained only. And level 6. A mercenary coat and a slightly better one. I'm going to be selling one of those. A Templar helmet. Should have probably give that to Cassandra. Any sprint button anywhere? No? Just jump. Oh well. Oh, there's a big chest here and I can't loot it. The Children of Andraste. All this flavoured text and lore, a lot of people never bother reading.
Please tell me if you find something. I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you.
I believe she was as well. The Maker. The Maker's Prayer, probably. Oh, that's a long one. Let's go, meet these two.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
No, I like that.
And many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Was it be the Maker?
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
Not for you either, dickwad.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Now, it's not nice to think bad of an asshole, but I really hope that guy had something to do with it so I can kill him later. A bit bloodthirsty, but...
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
I don't particularly feel like accusing her of wanting a holy war. Or saying, go screw yourself. I agree for now. It's rather strange. I want to help. Well, I want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Still think she's got big ears. Too late to change that, I think. Unless he gets his ulti appearance later. Well, he may not have anything to do with it, Sylvester, but yes, he is a prick. A complete and utter one. Not, I suppose. What can you do? Don't know if that was supposed to be slow motion or it just got bad frames per second. Was particularly good. And yay, I'm out of that newbie armor. And oh my god, that is an extravagant top that girl behind me is wearing. And I say that just finishing Assassin's Creed Unity. Whoa. Not bad. Not bad at all. My leg's gone dead. Ugh.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
The same level of power used to open the breach. Ironically, making our hero the same level of power as the evil guy. Sounds like fun.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It
At
was
least he
only
doesn't
for a moment
sparkle.
on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra. Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Oh. Well, aren't they cheery?
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a mage, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Yes,
Chancellor
these are
Roderick's
quite
doing,
big.
no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
I can remember the first character I made had big ears as well, and I remembered to pin them back a bit so they look more natural, but... I think that's going to haunt me the entire game.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I like it. I don't know. They're wrong. It's unnerving.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.